If you keep losing the ball, it's probably not because your handles are bad. It's because you're doing too much. Most players think they need 5 different dribble combos, spin moves, and behind the backs to beat a defender.
Spins, twists, turns, throws it up, blocked by Towns. Morant gets it back, goes inside, layup.
When in reality, that's exactly what's hurting their game. In this video, we're breaking down the real reason you keep losing the ball, why over-dribbling is killing your efficiency, and how to build real control with just 1 or 2 go-to moves. And make sure you stay to the end. I'll give you a complete on-court and off-court workout you can start using today to tighten your handle and stop losing the ball under pressure.
Dallas has never led. Doncic working on McGee, shot clock at 4.
If you've ever been stripped mid-crossover or lost control in traffic, here's the truth. It's not your speed, it's your decision-making. Over-dribbling happens when you try to do too much with the ball before making a move. You get caught between options, between attack and retreat, between flash and purpose. The best ball handlers in the world don't dribble a lot. They dribble with intent. Kyrie Irving doesn't freestyle for fun. He manipulates space.
Kyrie Irving driving on Melton and hangs. Oh my goodness, what a...
Steph Curry doesn't dance with the ball. He creates rhythm to shoot or drive.
Warriors by 8 with the ball. Curry lets it fly. It's good. Stephen.
Jamal Murray, Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson. They all use a few precise dribbles to set up separation, not to show off. When you over-dribble, you invite defenders to reset. Every extra bounce gives them time to recover, cut off angles, and trap you. And if you're a smaller guard, over-dribbling is the fastest way to lose control because you're forcing the ball into congested areas where bigs can reach and swipe. Dribbling isn't about the number of moves. It's about timing, spacing, and control. Every dribble should have a reason. Ask yourself, what's my goal right now? Am I creating space, getting downhill, forcing help defense, setting up a pass? If your answer is, I'm just trying to get open, you're already in trouble. That's what separates average players from elite ones: purpose. Watch how professional guards move. Chris Paul uses the bounce to read the defense. His dribble isn't random, it's a language.
Threes and to kind of further that story. Beautiful behind the back.
Each bounce tells him something: where the help is, how the big is dropping, or how the defender's feet are shifting. When you start to think that way, you stop wasting motion. You realize one sharp crossover and one change of pace is often all you need. You don't need 5 different combos when one mastered move works every time. That's the key word: mastery. Anyone can learn a move, but mastering it takes repetition, patience, and confidence.
Murray behind the back. Murray goes to the rack, taking on Cannon with the left hand. Oh, come on!
You should be so familiar with your go-to move that it feels automatic. Something you can do blindfolded, in traffic, or at full speed. Let's talk about why players over-dribble. There are 3 main reasons: insecurity, pressure, and lack of structure. 1. Insecurity. You over-dribble when you don't trust your first move. You don't believe you can beat your man with a simple attack, so you add more and more moves hoping one of them works. But the problem isn't your moves, it's your confidence. The best players attack with conviction. They don't second guess. 2. Pressure. When defenders get physical, most players panic. They start bouncing the ball faster, lower, harder, trying to protect it. But that extra movement usually throws off your rhythm and balance. The more you dribble under pressure, the more likely you are to lose the ball. 3. Lack of structure. Some players just practice random moves instead of mastering a few. They watch highlight reels, copy a bunch of combos, and never actually commit to one style. That's why you'll see hoopers who can do 10 different dribble moves in warm-ups, but freeze in games. They never built muscle memory through focused repetition. So here's the solution: stop trying to be fancy. Pick 1 or 2 signature moves, maybe a crossover and a hesitation, or an in and out and a spin. Then spend your whole season building variations off those. Basketball is all about rhythm, control, and decision-making. You can't be unpredictable if you don't have a base. The best players simplify the game, and that's what makes them impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard isn't flashy. He's simple, efficient, robotic, and deadly.
Porzingis is up to 13 with a 3 ball. Porzingis used every part of the rim on that one.
Jalen Brunson doesn't dribble 10 times. He uses angles and pace to get where he wants.
Reason why he's starting alongside Luka. You cannot bring this man off the bench.
Brunson draws a foul against Ish Smith.
Even someone like Kyrie, who looks flashy, has a foundation of simple, repeatable mechanics that he's mastered over years of work. When you strip the game down to the basics, you start noticing things most players miss. The perfect timing between your dribble and your footwork. How to protect the ball with your body. How to change speed without changing direction. That's what separates ball handlers from ball controllers. Handlers can move the ball. Controllers can manipulate the defense. If you're losing the ball often, it's not about your creativity. It's about your control. So how do you fix it? You build your dribbling foundation from the ground up, one move at a time. Start by choosing your primary move. For example, let's say your go-to is a simple in-and-out dribble. Now master it. Do it slow, fast, stationary, on the move. Do it with both hands. Add fakes, hesitations, and rhythm changes. Once you've mastered that, build your secondary move, something that flows naturally from the first one. For example, if your in-and-out sets up your defender, your next move might be a crossover or spin once they bite. This builds what I call flow. One move becomes the base, and every counter you add grows naturally from that. Same rhythm, same control, just different outcomes. That's how pros make it look effortless. They're not thinking 10 steps ahead. They're reacting within a system they've mastered. And remember, the goal is clarity. You don't need to be unpredictable by having a million options. You just need to be precise and unreadable within your 2 or 3 that you've mastered. It's one thing to dribble alone in a gym, it's another to do it in a game. Game pressure exposes your weaknesses instantly. To stop losing the ball, you have to train with real pressure. That means use a defender during workouts, add contact, work on dribbling while tired. Simulate real game chaos. Because if you only train for control in calm situations, you'll lose control in the storm. You need to learn how to stay calm when someone's bodying you up. How to use your offhand to shield. How to keep your dribble low when the floor feels crowded. When pressure comes, your instincts take over. If you've only practiced fancy combos, your instincts will fail you. But if you've repped out the fundamentals 1,000 times, your instincts will save you. Here's your sample workout to stop over-dribbling, tighten your handle, and master your go-to moves. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: simplicity wins. You don't need 15 different dribble combos. You need 1 or 2 that you can rely on every single time, under pressure, in traffic, when the game's on the line. So stop over-dribbling. Stop trying to look flashy. Start mastering your moves, then build from there. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below answering this. What's your go-to move right now? And which one do you want to master next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.